大家好. Today we'll be looking at 88 films Ebola syndrome. But first, welcome back. So, as I said, we're looking at 88 films Ebola syndrome. It's a classic category 3 film by Herman Yau starring Anthony Wong. It's them teaming up after Untold Story. And this film is pretty rough. I mean, it's raw. It's, if you've seen Untold Story, it's worse than Untold Story. It was not that it's not a good film, but it's quite difficult to watch. It's quite gut-wrenching, but we'll get into that. So here it is. It's a beautiful slipcase artwork by our friend Kung Fu Bob O'Brien. It's got his, thought that was a nice little touch. Category 3 symbol on there. There's the back. You see that? So have a look at this. You've got the obligatory original artwork there, which the original cover, which I think looks pretty sick actually. It makes it kind of look a bit like sci-fi. And we've got a poster of, which will be the original cover, and the Kung Fu Bob artwork. And you've got this booklet. This was a really interesting booklet written by, can't remember his name now, CJ Lines. This is going into the kind of history of category 3 films in Hong Kong, from their inception as a classification, and then it becoming a kind of stamp of approval for all things gory, violent, and just generally nasty. And so that kind of turned into a cult following in and of itself. So it was a good read. Check that out. With the film, you've got newly scanned and restored in 4K from the original 35mm camera negative. And so you've got audio commentary with Frank Zheng, archive commentary with director Herman Yau and actor Anthony Wong, a locations featurette, archive interview with director Herman Yau and actor Anthony Wong. And that's pretty much it. So it's a little bit bare bones with regards to the special features. There is a 4K ultra high definition version from Vinegar Syndrome, and I think that's got some extra features on there, so you might want to think about picking that up instead. Up to you. That'll be region free anyway. You just probably end up paying more for that one. But onto the film. The picture is amazing, and I mean, yeah, I hadn't seen this one before, especially uncut. It's quite difficult to track it down uncut. I think even in Hong Kong it was cut, so you know something's pretty bad if it's been cut even in Hong Kong. So and especially like the first opening scene, it's pretty harrowing. It's, I love Anthony Wong. I think he's a great actor, and I love the fact that he's willing to do these kind of outrageous roles. And he doesn't shy away from doing these, real social pariah, misfit type roles. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, he plays a real low life. He doesn't care about anyone except for himself. He really is just a despicable character. He's just horrible, absolutely horrible. Anthony Wong is so good at playing those characters, and I mean, even when he made this film, he was already a huge star in Hong Kong, and yeah, and obviously teaming up with Herman Yau after Untold Story. You've also got, who else you got in here? You've got Meng from the Venoms films and the Yip Man films with his crazy hench physique. Xing Fui On, you recognise from a lot of films, and yeah, there's plenty of other people in this, but mostly women, and the women in this film are brave. They really are brave to be in this kind of a film, because it's going to be a rough ride. But saying that, I think this film, once you get over the harrowing scenes, the wanton violence, the disregard for human life, there's a lot of black comedy in it, and I think that's why some of the scenes are a bit more out there, in that you can divorce yourself from having those sorts of feelings, and that you think of it as more as fantasy. And then you can look upon it as being that, like I said, like a black comedy. There are some parts that are funny, maybe not intentionally so, but they're funny all the same. And just the fact that everyone talks about this scene at the beginning, whereby he's murdered everyone, and he's pouring gasoline over a young girl, and he's about to set fire to her. Someone interrupts him, and he asks, "What? Like, what are you doing?" And he says, "Murdering. What's it look like?" And it's just this matter-of-fact attitude, and it just follows him all through the film. He just thinks the world's against him, and he's going to get his revenge on everyone. And yeah, so yeah, I mean, it's a great film. I found it difficult to watch at first, because you see this person who really is just absolutely despicable, and you get little elements of him, maybe some little snippets of kindness, but you don't know what the motivation is behind that, and they're quickly replaced by his tendency for violence and yeah, hatred. So yeah, you know, it's a great film. I enjoyed it. I like Herman Yau's work. Obviously, this film is going to touch on feelings of COVID and what's been going on in the world the last few years. So, you know, that might make things a bit more uncomfortable in some ways, or it could be that it's a wake-up call. In Southeast Asia, for many years, they've worn masks, especially when if they've got a cold, things like that. And obviously, something like this is kind of an extreme case. But you know, with what we've seen over the last few years, could that happen? You know, raises a lot of questions about that. You know, especially with international travel the way it is now, and you know, people's attitudes to vaccinations and testing and things like that. So, you know, you could say that there's an extra conversation to be had about this film that wasn't there when the film first came out. So that does make it that much more interesting, and kind of social aspect of it. Check it out. You know, if you're not too squeamish, I think you'll probably enjoy it. Some of the, you know, the practical special effects are really great in this. So, you know, when you think of the time, it was 96, I think. Yeah, 96. So, you know, some of the special effects are really, really good. Obviously, it's like camera angles and things like that, but even just like the practical special effects whereby, you know, there's a bit where they're peeling the face off of a cadaver, and yeah, it looks really good. So, you know, if you're into that kind of thing, you know, Cat 3 is full of those kind of body exploration kind of scenes. So, you know, yeah, if you like that kind of thing, as I said. But it certainly is an entertaining film. And so check it out. I'm going to give this 4 out of 5. I think Idiot Films could have done a bit more with the special features. I find myself saying that more and more. But yeah, check it out. It's still available from 88 Films, or you can get the 4K version from Vinegar Syndrome. Alright? Okay. 多謝你。再見。